everybody, and welcome back to Swords and Souls. Neverseen. I tried to fix the whole thing with the screen edges. I tried lowering the resolution, and that didn't work. It was still like cutting off the edges of the screen. So if that actually is appearing in the video, I haven't actually checked, then I can't really do anything about it, from my knowledge anyway. But yeah, let's continue with some of these levels, and once we can fish, we'll start doing some of that. I believe we can fish once the shop's open because we can buy a fishing rod. Cleric of the Order, halt peasant. The Order forbids entrance to the area. A demon category C has been spotted in the mine. Now get lost. And let's just shoot him a few more times. Yep, because that went over so well for you, buddy, didn't it? Sometimes these battles are just so funny to watch, and I don't know why. They just are to me. Owie. I tried to counter that, and it didn't exactly work. Yeah. And I'm getting better armor finally, instead of just the same armor. Knight. Helmet feat used by the low-ranked knights from the continent. Because there's apparently only one continent, or two, since we did sail from somewhere. Yeah. There we go. Ooh. The Awkward Grove. And it's extreme for my level. It's only two things, so let's go ahead and try it. I'm apparently not doing good with the counters this time. Except for that one, apparently. This is one of the other ones that I couldn't remember the name of. His name's Jin. His, her, whatever, you can't really tell, but yeah, a magic user. Or sorcery, whatever you want to call it. Watch out. Can't control myself. Yeah. Over 200,000 HP. Yeah, those are one of the dodge specific ones. Yeah. I think I do need more training in order to do this one. So let's go ahead and do that. Besides, it gives me an excuse to go ahead and level some of these up, like for instance ranged and agility, even though I don't hate ranged, it's just kind of annoying. I do hate agility. Yeah, and I guess I can upgrade my melee to a silver. Even though you could arguably have your things as low as possible if you manage your skills really well. At least you could do that in the prequel game. In this one, because of the fact you can't have as much skills and stuff unless you rank up these, it's a bit harder. But you can still do it. It's just that you need to sometimes upgrade these for no reason, or upgrade these for little reason rather. So yeah. But yeah, did you guys like that door video I put up? I mean, this is technically 2 videos after that, that being part 3. So yeah. I believe I said this in part 2, but it will be updated less than this, or at least less frequently, probably because of the fact that I'm gonna be stupid in it and not gonna be able to get through it faster than this. But it is likely gonna have more episodes until I figure all of it out. So depending on how smart I am throughout it, it could easily have from 5 if I get through it fast, or 50 if I'm an idiot in it. Likely it's gonna have around the middle ground, hopefully. I just hope I'm not an idiot. All I know is that I have gotten into the middle of the game and that it does get extremely tough. And I say middle of the game because I have been the garden door, the geometry door is basically what it is, and the one that I didn't finish in that video. I have been the math door, as you guys saw in that video, and I have been the color door before, which while I peeked into, I didn't actually show off in that video in terms of actually going through. But yeah. I think that should be enough, or at least close enough for a level. There we go. Couple levels. Go ahead and put these levels into range so I don't have to deal with that as much. Chance to steal Solians during melee attack. Yeah, that's good. And go down that. Deal with agility first, because I don't want to deal with it any longer. Ow. But yeah. As for this game, there's still a lot left to do in it. Yeah. As you can see now, he occasionally switches sides in order to get harder. I don't know what else he does, or at least I can't remember what else he does. I don't know why I can't remember, but I can't. I know that once it gets much faster, it gets really confusing because some of his things start to meld together. It never gets it never gets too fast, obviously. I mean, it might get too fast for the human response time, but in terms of an actual computer's response time, it never gets too fast. Because, like, as you can see, just like from this, me rapidly tapping downwards, because I was doing that on purpose, it was still counting as constant downwards. So if you put like a machine to be able to, like making an AI, basically a tool assisted thing, to constantly be able to know what he was doing, it would basically be able to just stand there and do anything and everything, to be able to do it forever. For those of you who watch my videos that actually understand technical stuff and somehow decoded what I meant by that, then I hope you understand what I meant. Yeah. Come on. Ow. Well, at least that was a decent amount of combo for me and agility. I will admit, though, that it does actually get easier when he starts moving around like this, though, because of the fact that, whenever he just, like, moves from the side, all you have to do is stand there, and it counts as a star. So if, like, he starts rapidly moving back and forth, sometimes you just, like, get constant stars for no reason, because all you have to do is stand there. So, like, he might move back and forth, like, 5 times, and you just, like, get your combo from 80 to 90, and all you did was stand there. Because each star counts as 2 to your combo. So... Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me. Man, Sir Pupsit is pathetic. See what I mean by getting easier when it's faster? Ow. Okay, that was a slip of my finger. I will admit, that was a complete mess up of myself. No, I just have to deal with ranged and defense. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Excuse me. Super crit. There we go. And oh yeah, that all the top ones, whenever they get to those, need gold. Yeah, go for that. I don't really think too hard about those unless I'm actually playing on a legitimate file of mine. So yeah. Anyway, let's go for this. Apparently there were 2 there. Okay. There we go. In this, that of range, you can get stars so easily. I'd say aside from defense, it's probably the easiest to get stars. Especially when as you saw, the mannequin things started getting involved. Especially when they line up, because all you have to do is shoot them in the head. And I believe if you just shoot one in the head when you're lining them all up, it counts as for the rest of them, even if you don't shoot all of them in the head. But I might be wrong about that. There we go. Okay. Cause like, see, you can do ranged really fast. I probably could have had it done by now if I wasn't for some of my mistakes. But, eh. Okay, at least I got the star combo before it disappeared. Okay, for some reason my bow or my arrow wouldn't fly. But anyway, there we go. Alright. Poison arrow. Don't I already have a poison arrow? Whatever. Deals damage each turn, can be stacked. I figured that. On to defense. Oh, this is a treacherous arrow. So this is just an actual poison arrow ability. I guess I wasn't paying attention to what it exactly said. Can I upgrade? No. So finish off defense, and then we'll go ahead and try fighting Jen again. And since I have to do a whole defense thing, I imagine I'll probably be ready for him. Especially since I'll have either one or two more entire abilities to show him, or whatever it is. I believe, along with Ritz, the other two are Ritz and, and the next are also, mercenaries. Or, the other mercenary is also a female, from what I know. So I just assume that Jen is also female. But that's just an assumption. Go. My hand was drifting and I had to pull it back. I mean, I'll take it as an excuse. And now my freaking thing was locked for some reason. Can you fix yourself, please? Thank you. I don't know exactly what I have to go up to for this, I forget. I hope it's not 50. That seems like way too many. especially considering like you have to go all the way up to Souls Master, one rank at a time. Come on. By the way, I know that this training always takes so long, it always takes up like half the video time. And I'm sorry, guys. And that's usually why the videos are so long. But, I mean, the training is a necessary part of the game. But yeah. These videos are just gonna have to be long. I would want them to be 30 minutes, because that's typically what I want my minutes to be, about 30, or my videos to be, about 30 minutes or less. Kind of like pizza deliveries, I guess. But sometimes it just takes longer for these videos to make, or for these to be recorded. And while I would cut this out, it's the fact that I'm commentating. Okay, and now I have to get 60, not 66, 36. Come on. Okay, well, there's my combo gone. 121. And it's not even close. And the amount from my levels do it. Probably not, I only got 3. Yeah, definitely not. Whatever. I'll add that. And so I don't take all the time from the video training. I'll go ahead. Oh, the shop unlocked. Cool. But yeah, so I don't take all the time from the video training. I'll go ahead and leave it there for now. Maybe I'll get some of it from this. I got melee, but not defense. And I got a bunch of Solians and XP. Solons, rather. Getting the XP is good. And I also got a skill point because I leveled up again. another cooldown for the poison arrow. Actually, I'll go ahead and go over here. Alright, what do you have to say? This is okay? I don't know if that's how you actually pronounce it, but that's what I call her. Hello there. Thanks for giving a good hiding to those jerks from the Order. They were blocking the trade road, but now we're open again. And I happen to have all sort of treasures for you, sweetie. And no pay attention to my sister. She's always like that. Okay? I cannot see the prices of the bottom of the screen because... whatever. So let's see. The flute. It's the instrument nobody wants to play. I know. But pets love it. Okay. To charm young and influenceable pet beasts. Whatever. Yeah, all the first stuff that, okay, as she's called, or at least as I call her. I don't exactly know how to call her, what to call her, whatever. All this stuff is, to get a pet, which, like, the mercenaries help you fight, except they can be permanent. Basically, all the animal enemies that you come across is what pets can be. You just have to use the flute and have the appropriate book to learn how to get them. Yeah. Anyway, how to get a pet. This is a must-have if you intend to befriend some cool beast. My favorite is a black type of wolf. The wolfies, however you pronounce it, that you come across later in the game, like much later. I don't know how much later, but it's later in the game. Anyway, by Mosquito Bolero. It's a classic song for mosquitoes. I will send it directly to the museum library. Mole Afterbeat. Love this song, so catchy. Moles will love it as well. Alright, and these are Eiko's consumables. Basically, they're potions to help you yeah. And this is Eiko over here. This high quality beverage can restore health in combat. Ideal for weaklings. Yeah. But yeah, essentially just consumables, like in most games. Greetings. I sell only high quality brews for an adequate price. If you're not satisfied with one of my products, go to hell. Yeah. What these tickets do over here, that you can get from the little mushroom thing if you feed it one of the 4-leaf clovers, very rarely. And I believe some of the chests drop them, and sometimes enemies. I'm not entirely sure. But basically what they do is that they allow you to use it on one of these and get them for free, essentially. So yeah. I don't really buy consumables because I don't feel they're entirely necessary. But yeah, that's just me. Anyway, let's look at how to get a pet. A cute pet is 3 steps away from you. 1. Get a flute. It's common knowledge that wild beasts are music enthusiasts. 2. Find the proper music sheet and learn the melody. 3. Find the beast and play the melody until he/she loves you. Enjoy your new friend. Mosquito Bolero. QWQW. Yeah, the 4 main keys that the things use is QWER, I believe. But the first, like the basic enemies that, or the basic ones that you first come across, just use QW. And then mole, or the mole likes EWEQ. Yeah. So we can have those 2 as different pets. Let's go tame us a mole and tame us a mosquito. So EWEQ. 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 We now have a mole friend. QWQW. 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 Yeah, every single one of these you do takes 3 times, so you really have to have it memorized if you don't. and I just destroyed that Mole King, or not Mole King, Mosquito King, whatever it's supposed to be. It's just called Mosquito, but it's supposed to be a Mosquito King. Anyway, let's go ahead and go back to Soul Town for a minute. And now, since I have some pets, we can go into the pets garden. And yeah, these are my 2 pets I have. And yeah, they have the same amount of power, despite a mole typically being more powerful. And while, no, I don't want to release it. And while and while I have encountered more pets, or more things that I can have as pets, like the wolfies that I mentioned, that being their, like yellowish orange sort of variety. I don't have their actual music sheets, so I can't get them yet. So we're just gonna have to deal. Let's bring Ritz with us. I could use some action right now. No talking, let's go. Yeah, okay then. Let's get these. Night. Already read that, so there's no need to mention it. Put on that sword. Alright, so now that we have Ritz and our little mole friend that's probably going to die immediately in the combat, let's go ahead and try fighting Jen again. Yeah. Regardless of the area, these things tend to level up quickly, because it just went from level 2 to level 17 in one enemy. Then again, these enemies are level 61. Basically twice my level. Anyway, already read that. There we go. At least Ritz is still alive. Oh, I guess I spoke too soon. There we go. Jin is down, but not dead. Whew, I'm so sorry about that. It still happens sometimes. If you don't mind, I'll go now. So sorry again. I'm always confused on what exactly it's talking about there. It's not like the guy was possessed. It's just like, was his magic out of control or something? I'm always confused there. But yeah, we get money that's not worth the amount of trouble, and a couple of clovers. But at least it's finished. So yeah, let's go use those clovers. And we got a potion. And we just got that one right back. And more EXP. Alright. Oh yeah, and we have enough to get our ranged weapons. Alright. So, let's continue on with this journey. Sir Pupsit, I'm sure you missed something very important. Some skills like Bash or Special consume your turn, while free skills like Fireball or Poison Arrow do not consume your turn. Take advantage of it. Yeah, I know that. That's how you have to dominate the later stages. Otherwise you get destroyed, or unless you do constant training. Ow. Oh no, that hurts so much, you Zubi, as they're called. And more clovers and silver. See you around, Solf something. Yeah, that's my name, Solf. I'll take it in stride, thank you. The spitters. And does Oko, whatever, have some more stuff? Yes. Old caught rod, that's what we need. And let's see, a fishing rod is a must-have for any adventurer serious at adventuring. All sorts of fish await. Short cast distance, fragile, but yet it works constantly. Fishing for dummies. Want to learn everything about fishing? This book is for you. Cool. And the turtle ring. A useful ring for those who like to stay behind their shield. Oh, I'm not judging. I'll get it anyway. Block cooldown minus 15%. Simple and practical set for fighting and exploring. Right. Yeah. Almost every time you go back to the market, or really make any sort of progress and then come back, I mean, okay, or Eiko, whatever her name is. Whichever one I'm talking about should have more. Yeah. While that turtle ring is useful, I don't think I'm gonna put it on. I think I'm gonna keep on the hunter ring. Anyway, let's see what the blacksmith has to say. The things I make, it is nice of you to buy them, but do you appreciate the variety they offer? I really hope you will try each different type. It bothers me imagining you using only one. Well, I'm sorry, but that's exactly what I'm doing. Fishing for dummies. How to catch a fish in 3 simple steps. Start today. 1. Cast your line, hold mouse longer to cast further. 2. Wait when the hook shakes, click fast. 3. Hold mouse to reel in, but watch out for the line tension when when the fish is struggling. P.S. Casting further will increase chance to get rare fish. P.P.S. React fast upon bite will make the catch easier to reel in. Cool. And I have money. Ooh, another potion. And I can't invest. So, I think we'll go ahead. Oh, wait, Sir Pupset has something to say. I didn't realize. Want to become better with a bow? Then don't hesitate to hit multiple targets at once. They will all count as bullseyes. Yes, I can be nice sometimes. Also, you can control the coin's bounce direction depending on where you hit it. Yeah, I know that. Also, yes, Jin is counted as a mercenary now. Or whatever you want to call the people who are things. Anyway, I think there's a child here. I'm not entirely sure. If there is, and I haven't gotten it, then I can't see it. Regardless, let's cast. Isn't this nice? A ruby trout, 1 of 7. See, it shows you that there's only 3 fish, but it wants you to get some of them more than once. Actually, I think it wants you to get all of them at least twice in some areas. Also, I wasn't paying attention there. By the way, I mentioned before that there was a major update to the game after they released it. And after to the fishing during the major update, I don't know what it was before the major update, but after the major update, they changed the fishing to where in order to get it perfect, you have to click it. You have to click it in order to get it perfect within 375 milliseconds, and that's actually really quick. Like, especially considering there's an achievement to get 3 perfects in a row. So I imagine that a lot of the people that play this game, or that have played this game, that have that achievement, have probably gotten it from them having played it before that update. But if they're like me and have gotten the game after the update came out, back in November of 20 or not of 2019, then yeah. I mean, you don't need to get the perfects at all, as you can see, because that's the rarest fish here. But it's just a matter of the fact that if you were wanting to get all the achievements in the game, well, not necessarily in the game, but on Steam. So yeah. I think we'll complete this shore and at least get into the cave. And then I might call it a video. I'm not sure. I always end these videos in the most random places. And that was a great, but not a perfect. Because whenever it's perfect, it says it. It doesn't say great. So it shows that when I was getting those goods, I was doing really poorly. Because I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, fishing does take up a lot of time, but it's really nice and calming compared to the rest of the game. By the way, even though the description of the actual rod says fragile, you don't have to worry about it breaking. Like seriously, you can literally reel it in as much as possible, and it doesn't break. Like if you go if it goes completely red. And I just reeled that in without me wanting to. Like I demonstrate it, but I'm trying to actually catch fish. Oh, well, I accidentally demonstrated it. Yeah, see? There. One more ruby trout, 3 more diamond bass, and 2 more blaziken, whatever. And that'll be it for the Forgotten Shore. I don't know how the shore is forgotten, it's just in the middle of the woods. That also doesn't technically make it a shore, in my opinion. Shores, in my opinion, are like sand to a beach. This seems like a pond. I don't know. There we go. Another diamond bass. it's always best that whenever you do find a fishing place, to always just get all the fish there immediately, if you do plan on getting everything, because otherwise you're likely gonna forget about that you're likely gonna forget whether or not you did or not. But some of the future oh, okay. But some of the future fishing places that you do encounter do have some of the fish that you've already found. It's just that you do still have to find the same fish. I don't know if that you don't catch all the fish in another place that you've already visited means that you're gonna have to find more in the future place or not. But I imagine not, and it doesn't really matter because it's a different place entirely. So yeah. That's another ruby trout. So yeah. Whenever you get to the point to where you found all the types of fish, or all of a certain type of fish, whenever you catch that fish again, as you can see, you get money for it. It's not very helpful for the low tier fish like the ruby trout because it doesn't give a lot of money. But for some of the high tier fish, it's helpful. Take a sip of my drink while I'm doing this. There's an example of a perfect. Like, I'm no game developer, but like you'd imagine that getting a perfect would, like I can understand making the further you cast, a more chance of a rarity. I get that, but wouldn't like a perfect also make it a more chance of a rarity or a rare fish as well? I would make it to where like if I was a game dev, I would make it to where like a better rod makes it to where it's easier to cast. Because like they specifically label the description as this rod as fragile. So why not just make it to where you can buy better rods? Because I mean, I don't recall there being other rods in this game, to my knowledge. But then again, I have stated that I haven't played this in a long time. So there might be other rods in this game. I don't know. But I still need one more diamond bass and I believe 3 more blaziken. Come on. I hate it when they're so annoying. And it was a ruby trout. Why would a ruby trout put up so much of a fight? Because, like, see, every fish is worth reeling in whenever you're fishing. Because you don't know what it could be. It could be the lowest tier fish. It could be the highest tier fish. You don't know what it's going to be until you literally pull it in. It's not like you can see the top of its fin as you're pulling it in. Come on. There we go. See? If I had given up on that, I wouldn't have finished the diamond bass. But now I need the freaking blaziken, which I don't think I've even seen. Bless me. Which I don't think I've even seen one more of. And whenever I see a ruby trout, I just get excited thinking that it's a Blaziken, but eh. They look so similar at first because similar color scheme, but the shape is so different. Come on. And the sad thing is that I'm pretty sure I need 2 more of these. Not just 1 more, but 2 more. I think it's always probably here, whenever I'm fishing, that I always notice that the characters don't have legs, they just have feet and a torso, and that always bugs me. I mean, I always notice that the characters don't have arms, they just have hands, because that's just something that you can always notice. But you always kind of like think, or at least it's always never noticeable. At least in my opinion, it's always never noticeable that the characters don't have legs. Because, like, they always have it angled in a way to where the characters don't appear like they have legs, rather. Sorry, I was sitting myself up. Slipping down my chair. I think I might try, like, 3 or 4 more times. And if I don't get, at least 1 more Blaziken, then I'll just go ahead and continue playing. And then I'll get the Blaziken in my spare time, guys. Because, I mean, it's not like it'll be anything special once I finish getting the Blaziken. It'll just be like, okay, done, we'll continue. It's not like it'll be a freaking celebration with confetti. Anyway, so that was 1. I'll go for 3, and if I do get a Blaziken, I'll go for 4. And I didn't mean to do that, sorry. Anyway. So this is 2, considering I pulled that in without wanting to. Alright, so on to 3. If I get at least a diamond bass here instead of the constant ruby trout I've been getting, then I'll go ahead and do a 4th. But if I don't even get a Blaziken at all, then I'll just go ahead and get it in my spare time. Because, I mean, after all, I'm a part-time YouTuber, so it's not like I upload stuff daily or even, you know. So, let's see. And nothing. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead. And first we'll see what's in the shop real quick. Oof ring, barking in F minor, stumps echoes, and my days in the Neverseen. We already know what the oof ring is. Well, we know what it does. Whatever. Prevent death once per combat. Yeah, it's something really useful if you're doing something tough. So we'll put it on for specific situations, like if we're doing one of those extreme things, something like that. Anyway, we'll see what barking in F minor is. If you find a cute hill fox, try this. Yeah. Even though we can't afford these yet, we'll see what she says. To charm the cute Stumpy. Okay. My days in the Neverseen. I found that on the beach. Probably a traveler's diary. Okay. Also, you saw that, okay, well, I didn't mean to go here. But, you saw that down here is super candy. And, in here, you can feed your pets, more specifically what I have right now, the mole and the mosquito, the super candies. So, yeah. Essentially, they're sort of like, the equivalents of just radishes from what they look like. But yeah. Let's go get ourselves Fox, as she called it. EEEQW. Or rather, WQ. My bad. And when we come back, we'll have money to get. I guess we'll bring Jin with us. Hire me. Oh, you're serious? Oh, okay. Hopefully Jin doesn't kill the first fox we see. Ritz and Co. Into the hills. Another ambush. Goblins going at the 3 daggers. The pack. I think this will be it. E. Cute. Okay. I think Ritz, or not Ritz, but Jin might end up killing this. Maybe I shouldn't have brought him along. Yeah. Ow. Ow. Okay, well, the middle one's impossible to tame. I did not mean to block that, but I did, because I am Elite Pro. Aim it there so that he attacks that. No! What just happened? Okay, I gotta do another combat real quick so that, Jin goes away. Let's just do beat a mole. This mole is gonna attack his fellow friends. There we go. Phew, that was intense. I'm glad I didn't hurt you this time. Well, I don't expect you'll ask me for my help again. So, farewell. Alright, anyway, on to actually getting one of those. Hopefully without my mole somehow killing it. Okay. I did not mean to do that. I'm sure there's probably wolfies just ahead of our path. But still. I might as well just grab these ones while they're available. Okay, my mole's dead, so I don't need to worry about it killing anything. I don't know how I messed that up that time. Alright, there we go. Ow. Alright. Now now we can go set that as our pet, because I'd prefer that to be our pet right now. I can't afford anything in here, right? Yes, set you as our pet, because it's level 39 already. Which is actually higher than our mole's level. You do not have any money on you. Why? Even though I get 1.2 a day, I do not have any money coming from it. That's just not fair. You're whatever, man. He's ripping me off. Talk is ripping me off. Whatever his name is. I think we'll do the spitters and call it for now. Now. Don't hit him in the face. I'll hit you in the face. Nice. Always love it when I do cool stuff like that. Or at least it looks cool. It's probably not cool considering literally anyone can do it, but eh. That opened up two paths. The Queen Scouts and Slippy Tunnels. By the way, I always thought that looked so weird. Just the holes in the side of the mountain. Well, mountain, whatever you want to call that. I wouldn't exactly call it a mountain. Maybe a cliff. Cliffside. But yeah. Can I upgrade this at all? No. I don't think so. Yeah. Hopefully. Oh, finally, my money's here. How long does that take? And I level it up. Cool. I'm gonna upgrade my defense a bit. Yeah. Let's get that. Oh yeah, and here's what the aquarium looks like now. Each fish you catch, one that's new, it has to be new, it adds to here. So if I go ahead and look at the register, considering I didn't look at it too much, just from the one shore alone, not even including the full amount of the Blaziken, is 30%. So that shows that there's not very many shores or fishing spots in the game. So if you want a lot more added to the museum income, then doing this is very worth your time. So, hold on. Let's go ahead and buy the SoulFoxie and my days in the Neverseen. And invest here to increase that. So how do I do the SoulFoxie? QWE, QWE. Okay. We'll go ahead and try and tame one of those in a second, and then end the video off like that, but let's read this. Solmer 13th. Seems like the only things to pass the days with are training and winning new battles. Soulbrill 2nd. Hops is creeping me out with his nonsensical interventions. How old is he anyway? Soul Air 8th. I watched the horizon at sunset, raised my arms and prayed, not sure why. Soul Cinder 19th. Can't sleep. This damn tree is a freaking nightlight. Soul Airy 1st. A ship is coming. I'm finally leaving the... Okay. That's kind of creepy, but it's meant to be. Creepy, I mean. Upgrade the camp a few times. Our fence is slightly better than before. It still needs some work. Anyway, we'll go ahead and tame Stump. QWE, QWE. Yeah, you can't take down a Stump alone. QWE, QWE. Ow. QWE, QWE. I just annihilated that Stump. Also, yeah, you can't fight Jin himself again, apparently. It doesn't allow you. I could have sworn you could, but eh. But yeah. Even though I'm going to keep it on the wolf fox thing. They're called wolfies, but apparently they're foxes. You have a Stump as a pet now. Also, I just clicked on it so that the pet icon would go away. But yeah. We have a Stump. Higher level. So yeah. We're going to end it here, Foxpack. I have no clue how long this video is, because I did not keep track of it. I started it before at like maybe 6 o'clock. I don't know, it's almost 8. So this might actually be near 2 hours. I hope it's not that long, but it's gonna be long, I just know it. Anyway, I will see you later, Foxpack.